All right, guys, we got the first perp of the day. This is one right here, guaranteed. Let's get that license plate. It's going to be BNYG10. And this is what they do. They stay hanging out here in the fast lane. See how you look down? They're going to stay looking down. They play the game. They're just a bunch of clowns. Anyways, you just just hang on for the ride, and I guarantee you're going to see some more. So, but for now, it's just going to be a little chill, because as you can see, it's dead on the road right now. But we got another one of these people catching up over here, as you can see, in the fast lane. I mean, I'm already going pretty quick. I'm going 75. But anyways, here's what's going to happen, because this is usually what does happen. Over here at this exit or on ramp, look how a person's going to be conveniently joining up with me right here. So nobody right there, but let's see if anyone's coming up on the lane. Nope, doesn't look like it. So that's a good thing. And yes, I already got an appointment for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I have an appointment to get my windshield replaced because it's very cracked up, as you can see, very cracked. In fact, I got pulled over yesterday by a police officer rather aggressively just for my cracked windshield, and I'll be posting that video later on this afternoon when I get home. But for now, the drive is actually pretty calm so far. I've encountered two perps that were in the fast lane, and it required me having to flash my brights at them to get them to move. Because I guarantee you, if I don't do that, and I go to the right, to pass them, then they conveniently go to the slow lane at the same time. That's always what they do. So it was even a miracle that they decided to get out of the way for me, just hitting the brights behind them. So I'm not going fast anymore, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be an ass like these people and stay in the fast lane. This person behind me has been watching me. So you can take off my charger. Let me engage my phone case charger. And as you can see, we got this car over here. It's been in the fast lane this whole entire time. More than likely a perp. Anyways, I'm going to come in here now because this truck's a little slow. Too slow for me. And as you can see, I'm going to get back here to the slow lane. And now I would be careful if I was that person behind me. Reason being is because we are in a tribal reservation and they don't play around. These Indian cops do not play around. Unless, of course, if you're a tribal member, then, usually the police don't even bother giving them a ticket. They'll give them a warning. Okay, look up ahead, though, guys. Look how nobody's going to the right lane, and I'm going to go to the right lane, okay? And watch, soon enough, let's see if one of these guys decide to go to the right lane at the last second. Check it out. Typically, that is what they will do. And it looks like this person's driving with their lights on. I don't know why. It's not dark. It's not raining. But hey, it's all good. I mean, if you want to drive with your lights on, that's cool. I guess that basically would suffice in the place of daytime running lights. Now here's what I find odd. I went to this lane to avoid being behind that guy in front of me, which is a truck carrying an empty trailer, more than likely a diesel. And now I'm going to the far left, and then look at this guy behind me in the back. Now he decides to go in the middle instead of staying behind me. All perps playing the game, switcheroo. Check this out. More than likely, all perps, guys. Sorry, I have a standard, so I do gotta shift, if you bear with me. That's the game. They're going to try to be as neutral as possible because I'm filming. And I've noticed that the more often that I go live, as soon as I see the perping begin, I go live. And that's going to be my pattern from now on. As soon as the perping starts, I'm going live. But I noticed what they do is start minimizing their tactics like almost immediately, or they downplay themselves right away so that they don't look so obvious when I start calling the bullshit out. But we'll keep it filmed. We'll keep it going. Because there are some things that these guys will do. This guy got in kind of aggressive right here to the right in that truck. But you know what? Like I said in the past, I'm just gonna. She's gonna go around him. Yep. This car here is going pretty slow in that Jeep, and then this guy here in the front is going slow too. These vehicles are all going slow in this lane. Now the Jeep's gonna get out of the way. Got another Jeep. So as you can see, look at this now. It's like, what's up with the traffic here, huh? And as you can see, there, I guess this would be part of the floating box technique, because I don't know what else to make of this. This is the floating box technique. As you can see, they're going to mitigate traffic so that eventually I'm going to get boxed in here now. And the light just turned green up ahead. So they should be going, but no, they're continuing to ride their brakes. I can see them. They're riding, okay, they just let off the brake. The light is green. And they will continue to stay in this lane. As you can see, everyone's going to basically take up the lanes, and they won't let a target pass. Let's see, what's this license plate? It's going to be AJDG82. That's who this person right here is going to be. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. And then this guy here playing the game, as you can see, back and forth, back and forth. 907 SRD. 907 SRD. Any coincidence? The same model of Jeep? I don't know. Just keep an eye. As you can see, this is what they do, guys. I mean, there's nothing to it. That's just all they do is block traffic and just slow down a target. And everyone else, there comes a truck that wants to join conveniently, right, when the target's passing. Just keep an eye watch. Keep an eye watching. Now this one will move out of the way. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Look at this. What do we got here? The BHSK34. Looks like that's what we got here. BHSK34. Hogging the lane right here. This guy finally got out of the way because they see that I'm filming. But watch this guy right here. BHSK34 Land Rover. Here's the game, guys. You gotta keep it filmed. If you're not filming, ooh, there comes a cop too on the opposite lane. But I'm not speeding. Let's see what this person looks like. Can't even see them because of the tint. That's the game, though, guys. That's the game. So now I get to the slow lane because I'm not a dick. Not like this. More dicks right here behind me. They're gonna stay like that too. I mean, I don't know what you would call these type of people. Seriously. I mean, that's an asshole, or what are they? I'm not in the fast lane because I have no reason to be. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that's running me. But as you can see, okay, now they're gonna do it. Now they're gonna get into the slow lane. Well, anyways, here we go. Back to the traffic. And as you can see, there's another red truck, or a red truck that's going to just hog the fast lane, as you can see as I approach. I'm gonna hit the blinker. I'm purposely gonna show that I'm approaching and I'm coming. Watch this. Continue to stay in the lane. Nope, last minute as you can see. Then at the last second, let's get that plate. 25T059427. Another Toyota with no fucking tags, no nothing, no license plate, not a single identifier on that gold Toyota. But as you see, I'm filming, right? And that's the only reason they moved out of the way. I'm sure they see the phone in my hand next to the steering wheel. It's the only reason they moved out of the way. I almost guarantee it, guys. So they're going to keep this up the rest of the way. I'm almost positive. Chances are there's going to be some more bullshit just before I get home. And I guess you could say part of the reason why I do speed, and as you can see now, look, there's nobody trying to get around me or catch up. Why? Because I'm filming. But the reason I do kind of drive a little quick is because it keeps me away from people that want to box me in. And I know it's going to sound crazy, and I don't care what people think or say, but I am almost convinced that some of the vehicles probably, again, I'm just taking a guess, but I'm guessing some of these vehicles might be equipped with some sort of dues or, again, big blue truck that syncs up with my passing by. And they do that, like on the shoulder, on the frontage roads, a lot of these vehicles will sync up just as I'm passing. Again, we got another one here, Texas, holding up the lane. I don't get these people, man. It's like, what are they? What is this? Anyways, back to the filming here. I gotta keep an eye for cops up ahead too. I'll be taking a right over here. But before I distracted myself, like I was saying, I don't typically like to get boxed in by these vehicles that do try to box me in because, and again, I'm just speculating. I feel like some of these vehicles might be equipped with DEWs, directed energy weapons, or something along those lines, because there are times when I get boxed in by these vehicles, and I kid you not, I'll get like really, really sleepy. I start getting like a sleep spell. And if that's not the case, well then there's got to be a reason that they want to box a target in. But I notice when I get boxed in, I get very sleepy. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, very groggy, very groggy. It's a groggy feeling you start getting, and I'm not tired. I'm very alert. There's nothing wrong with me, lots of energy, but I'll just start getting very groggy when the cars box me in. So, I don't know what's up with that. But right around here somewhere is where I got pulled over yesterday. Like I said, I will post that video. As soon as I get home, I'm going to post it. And I mean, I got pulled over for a good reason, I guess. My windshield, as you can see, is cracked all the way across. And that's what he gave me a ticket for, was my windshield. Well, not a ticket. He just gave me a verbal warning. He said, make sure you get your windshield fixed. And I'm sure he did that because right now I have a, I'm just being straight up with you guys. Right now I have a 45-day deferment. I got a 45-day deferment from the court for only doing 2 seconds at a stop sign. So that was cool. The cop didn't, write me up or anything. Because being that, oh, watch this. I spoke too soon. Here's a cop here to the right. And yesterday I saw like 3 people pulled over on my way down, and I was number 4. Anyways, let's see what they pull over here. If they decide to pull something over here. So chances are very likely that black car is going to take a right. Yep. Most people take a right over here. Yeah, including myself. There's a lot of homes back here. This is how you get to the church, how you get to some schools. Well, let's see who's going to take the far right. Nope. And I'm not going to take the right because I already know if I take the right, I'll be stuck in traffic quite a while for the high schoolers that get out. They'll be getting out right now too, like at 3:15. And the traffic builds up really bad. All right, so looks like it's going to be just a little more calm now. I'm sure some of you are familiar with some of the tactics and familiar with my drive home as well. The planes, oh, no doubt. It's got to be the planes, drones, and satellites. I wouldn't doubt if those are also what hits us with dues. But there's, speculation that the vehicles have them too. So let's see what happens here. If anything, the only thing I can call out, a car from the left will sync up with me over here. Check this out. Nope. So nobody's going to be syncing up at this intersection. Cause the way they do it, it's like everyone's got to be meeting up right here. Yep, so right there. Colorado plate, and then what was that other car? I'm not sure what that other one, Oklahoma. But see, everybody, when you get to an intersection, you're always going to be met with cars, right? And everyone got to go in every other direction. They always have to have all directions covered. So it's very rare that a target can ever approach an intersection and there not be vehicles there. It's almost a guarantee. So traffic's going to be a little funky here in a bit, and it's probably because there's going to be a newspaper vendor selling over here at this intersection that's going to be coming up. I don't know if you guys saw that car that just pulled up right there. Right there. And I usually do get cars that sync up with me on that dirt road. And then right over here on the right-hand side, a car usually syncs up on this next road right here to the right. If they have anyone dispatched, let's see. Nope, nobody dispatched. And right now, the intersection's not that busy. Look at that. The newspaper guy's not even selling yet. He should be selling, but he's not. Is it because he's just too busy engaged talking to that guy, or because I'm passing by because I know I don't like it when that guy's selling papers at that intersection because it really messes up the flow of the intersection bad. When people get skipped, it's just the rotation gets messed up on that intersection. Having that guy sell newspapers there, which I don't really think is right. Oh wow, check that out. They cut down all these trees. That was all trees. Oh, and then I'll be posting up another video of my neighbor, where I'm going to be approaching right now, who lives right next to me. So as you can see, there's one house there. I live in that first one, and my neighbor lives in that second one to the right. But yesterday, as I was coming home, neighbor pulled a stupid move. They stayed waiting and waiting and waiting like they were going to drive out as I approached, and they had plenty of time to drive out. And I know they're perps. I know my damn neighbors are perps. And they just didn't drive out. I had to literally come to a full stop and wait and honk at them to get their attention to drive out. So it was obvious that something was going on with my neighbors that lived directly next door to me. Well, guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and cut this off here because I gotta empty out my car, and I got a few things in here. I got some stuff I gotta empty out and whatnot. Being that I'm gonna get some work done on my windshield, it's gonna be replaced tomorrow, so that's some good news. I'll have a better, clear footage for you guys instead of out of a cracked windshield that I have right now. But keep an eye out for those 2 videos. I'll be posting them right now within the next half hour. You got my word. Peace out, everyone.